So I want to see what they go for. Ula.
Omni Knight.
I would have never called this pick.
Game now. We don't have to think about
Okay,
that.
very good.
Why, that actually bothers me because we have it in ability arena.
No, because I don't
one that-
actually remember.
As we get into game number 1 of this best of 3 between LGD and Betboom. Miero already getting gone on. Lucent Beam is there. You get slowed by the blood grenade. Make it a double blood grenade. First blood goes the way of PYW. Maybe not the exact hero you wanted on, but regardless, LGD will be happy with that first blood. And physical damage, which should be able to theoretically rip through a Dragon Knight type as the game progresses. And there we see Save being the most annoying hero in the game in Lion. Just adding mechanics to this mana drain as Miero will get off the Dragon Tail. Blood Grenade is there along with the Impale, and the Breathe Fire is enough to bring Shiro down, so just playing a little bit too cocky.
Seems to be A-okay.
I
don't think Miero will take too much more pressure in this early game unless he gets rotated on by either the Bat or the Pango. That's why taking a bit of a rest.
Tail into the Dragon Tail. More mana drain to come from Save. Just trying to create as much space as possible for Shiro, but you can see PYW comes in to try to slow down Miero. If they can get this, it'll be a very early kill. Lucent Beam keeps him in place.
They might get him.
I don't think that's enough. Tanky, too tanky. Save in the meantime. Getting gone on. There's the Dragon Tail to keep him in place, and both members of LGD quite low. Now the Magic Missile trying to turn this around onto Miero again, and this time they will get the kill. As YU Smile sticking around a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think they might want to wait for the Wisdom Rune. 40 more seconds.
Yeah, and this is a lot of early pressure this Tier 1 tower. Is getting scouted out, is Save. Flame Break back, but no follow-up yet. The double Impale to follow from Save, and yeah, I think they're going to try to stick around for 30 seconds as Save. Continue to get gone on, but Tornado coming through as GPK makes his transition over. EMP to follow. PYW will take literally 0 damage because he has no mana to speak of, but Miero's now here, so that's a 3-on-1 situation, which now heading towards the mid lane. They want Setsu instead. This would obviously be a huge kill.
Yeah.
Much harder to get, but he's already used the Swashbuckle. There's a Tornado. He's going to get EMP'd. Flame Break to push everyone back. Sunstrike definitely not going to hit, but they might have enough damage. The Shield Crash keeping him alive for now. Nice lasso, keeping GPK in place. And yeah, Setsu somehow lives thanks to PYW. It might cost him his life, but well worth it as Miero. Oh, swap out. Look at all these saves coming out from LGD.
A Shield Rune.
YU Smile. Shield Rune. We'll keep him alive a little bit longer. Tornado will dispel it, and down he goes. So after all that, just a vengeful spirit.
Let's see, they are coming.
And GPK. There's the Cold Snap to start it out. Tornado to follow. TPs are coming, but Finger of Death is there, and enough burst damage to rip through New.
He's nearly level 11 on Luna.
Yep, he's going to show himself mid as the rest of LGD. Nice Hex. Double Impale to follow, but GPK is going to take the brunt of the damage. Purification and the right click should suffice. Now the Tier 1 tower is what they have their sights set on.
Yeah. Well, very nicely done.
Tower is under attack.
They are smoked here.
Yeah, GPK is going to break up the smoke, spot the heroes as well as the wards are placed, but GPK is out of the distance. Save, not going to be so lucky. Hex comes off though. Nice double Impale to follow. Dragon Tail with the swap, going to keep him in place. Nope. We'll be able to pick that off at the very least as Save drops. No, PYW actually staying alive. Rolling Thunder connecting onto a couple of heroes as the Eclipse comes through from Shiro. Ripping through Miero. All that armor does nothing for you. A 2-for-1 in favor of LGD.
Back, you go back in. You also have Invoker, so I don't think we need a Nullifier too early. GPK.
Yep, spotting another smoke. He's taking a lot of damage though. Eclipse comes out as Shiro. Not gonna be able to get too many beams because Nightfall already used the ult, but they lose GPK. And that is good news for LGD. The rest of Betboom looks like they'll get away safely. As Save.
Damn, Shiro.
Going in really deep as LGD, but they might just have to resign to this Tier 2 tower.
Good 5 to 10 minutes of farming on the map. Good
Yep,
swap, save.
Save is mega dead. GPK is there to try to delay things. Sticking around, the center gets a nice double hook stop as Miero comes in. Breathe Fire will delete YU Smile, and they're going to see the first Guardian Angel that I've noticed this game. GPK again taking the brunt of the damage. He's going to get swashed down.
Good stun.
Nightfall now getting a lot of stacks. He's going to be able to take out New. Double kill for him as they continue on. Remember, this is still the Aegis on the side of Shiro, but it looks like they might get both. But Setsu using that Rolling Thunder to try to keep them at bay. Nightfall continuing to get stunned. That's the Aegis down. Miero. Oh, Impale actually misses, but it might not matter. They have the Hex, they have the Finger. Triple kill for Nightfall. Many a stacks for him, and Betboom, despite losing GPK at the beginning of another fight, come out on top.
Yep. GPK has to be careful.
Yep, he gets swapped out aggressively. Magic missiles there, Flame Break, and even a Rolling Thunder to make sure that nobody can save his life as GPK dies again. Yu has the Harpoon.
Don't kill GPK again, guys.
When you use Guardian Angel, does it make the same sound cue as before? Do you know?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does.
GPK spotted again.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice 4-step onto the high ground, but Flame Breaks
see you
back
later.
into the low. Oh, Rolling Thunder actually hits Nightfall. Is it going to use the lasso to finish off GPK? Nightfall is likely fine.
I mean, there's... It is nighttime, so both teams
Nightfall
can use
gets
it.
off the inhibit. You can use the Dark Pack to take off the Magic Missile. Miero, though, focusing on the Omni Knight. Pounce will connect. Actually gets swapped along with the Guardian Angel, so they'll have to take the Sacrificial Lamb in the form of Why You Smile. But Nyu continue to get chased. They're really, really fast.
Yeah.
That's the second Guardian Angel charge used from Nyu. Will only delay the inevitable, so a nice pick-off here from Betboom. And it feels like the first time, as it looks like the Ags is almost there for the DK as well, as Setsu attempting to TP out, but the Cold Snap is there. Spirit Vessel applied as well. Gonna use the roll-up and double TP. Does GPK get picked off again? Nightfall is gonna find a roaming loot on the other side, all alone.
Got him.
Finger of Death, down goes Shiro. GPK is the trade, but at this rate, he's been basically a melee creep.
Yeah.
So they'll take that any day of the week.
Well, that's a very nice trade for Betboom. Like, this is also why the small things matter. As wait, this is not
over yet. Torontotokyo bursted through. As Nightfall considering going in, but he has no mana at all. But again, has that Aegis Harpoon back in. Already at half HP. PYW is here. Magic Missile again. That's the Aegis. So Betboom struggling to fight against this LGD lineup despite them not having the Luna. As Nightfall getting bursted, uses the ult along with the BKB, will pounce away. Looks like Save will not be so lucky. At the very least for Betboom, their Slark does survive, but you can see juicy Fireball. Nightfall looking to start this out onto Setsu. Yep, he's going to get stunned up. Oh, the pounce actually misses. 4-step and the swap. Why you smart out of mana, though, is Nyu focusing on Miera. That's a very tanky target to go through. The Finger of Death comes through, dealing quite a bit of damage. The Sunstrike is there as well. They're going to lose their Vengeful Spirit to start things out. But the lasso connects on the Nightfall, but the BKB is there. And now the disengage. Double pounce away. Looks like he might be leaving his team to die. As Torontotokyo getting a ton of damage applied to him, but we can see Shiro is what they have their sights set on. He had his BKB this entire time. Finally uses it to TP away, and now we have the Dragon Tail Fireball. Down goes Setsu. PYW gonna dodge out the Impale, but Miero is there to close the gap, and that's the third kill this fight for Betboom. GPK is all alone right now. They're gonna start this fight with him dying again, but Nightfall, they're finding Setsu. This fight's really weird to start things out. PYW pops the BKB, but there's the lasso onto the Chen. And they're going to use the Eclipse as well, but the Depth Shroud, he gets sharded all over his face, and Torontotokyo will end up dying anyway, so no more AC for Betboom. Nightfall pounces away to safety. 5 versus 4.
You got off a very clutch blink. Like, he was supposed to die instantly there. PYW.
Yep, trying to get out of dodge, but it's not to be, as Nightfall gets that one. Cataclysm coming out. Why You Smile gets bursted by the Finger of Death. Shiro has to pop the BKB and are trying to focus everything on a Nightfall. But again, that is just the Aegis to work with. Tornado dispelling onto Nyu.
Nice swap.
Why You Smile swapping, but might not be enough to save all of their cores, as it looks like the Pango completely out of mana, completely controlled. 4 dead for LGD. And that might do it, as Shiro out of mana completely, getting chased by GPK and company. And that's a full team wipe for Betboom. And it looks like they're going to be taking game 1 in all likelihood. They're going to go for potentially just the Ancient. I can't blame them here. There's the Dragon applied to the Ancient. Ooh. Very sexy. And Betboom take game number 1.
They played very nice. I feel like this time around they were more composed as to all the other games where we did see water. They'll just go for the Brewmaster, which I think we've only seen OG play.
Around 6, let's say. Just making up those numbers, of course.
Very good.
As we are in to game number 2, Betboom versus LGD.
SF90 to me sounds like an old school rapper, as we have a long smoke around. One of the first times I've seen this one, Mr. Setsu.
Nightfall. They find Setsu. Disruption into death. They're going to try to give the kill to Nightfall, I would think, although Setsu Giving himself some space. Yeah, they're waiting for it. No, they actually will give it to GPK for the mid lane. A club for a tail.
A club. I mean,
the coolest dinosaur.
I dislike all Primal Beast sets, as PYW is disliking
Blood
this.
grenade on PYW. Nightfall trying to finish the job. He gets it. So 2-0 start for Betboom as mid lane. YU Smile comes in to get some retribution for Setsu. Picks up some nice XP points.
This is Radiance.
Any other skill in the game as we're going to see the disruption into Thunderclap. The calling is placed for Shiro. And you can see Nature's Prophet on the south side gets saved, stuck inside the Sprout. No way to get out, and that leads to the kill for LGD. Because the entire enemy team knows that you leveled up your aura. As top lane, Shiro getting gone on, slowed to a very high degree.
Dying.
Should be an easy one, as Save gets credit for that one. YU Smile will limp away from the fountain. He's going to get slowed, Miero. Another calling is placed. Thunderclap is there. Save. It looks like there's going to be some TPs coming in. The Sprout to start things out. TP was canceled. Torontotokyo comes in through the gate. They can get Shiro again. This would be monumental for Betboom.
They got him.
That is 5 stacks of Shadow Poison. He is deleted. Torontotokyo popping the Fairy Fire to stay alive, but YU Smile does get that kill in the end. But it looks like he'll trade his life away as well. He pops double Fairy Fire, looks like. Not enough to kill off Save, though. We'll salve to safety. So a 2-for-1, but more importantly, I believe the Muerta.
Tidehunter. But when Brew gets 6, he kicks out most heroes in the lanes.
Dragon Tail, Breathe Fire, and Torontotokyo making his way over.
Oh my god, he's dead.
Gets off the blast, and that is a kill onto the mid laner now. Who has conceded this now.
He can't, yeah.
As PYW drained of his mana now. Oh, actually stuck in the trees a bit.
He's dead.
Frostbite is there. Miero, Thunderclap, just so many slows to work with. And Miero off to a very good start. In fact, let's see if they stick around for this smoke. GPK gonna show off the Blink Dagger, focusing on New to start things out. Setsu already low, so he's just gonna have to back away, which means New left to die to Nightfall's right click, and now GPK can work on the tier 1 bot. Sad inventory, I have to say.
Yeah.
Disruption mid into the Dragon Tail. Do they have the lockdown
Frostbite
with the route to follow? Frostbite into the ult of CM. More than enough for Setsu.
This is insane, but you play like a 1-3-1 split. You're killing Trio, which we're seeing here, the ones that are smoked.
Oh boy.
They run together and they look for kills.
Oh, he's spotted. Dragon Tail is there. Does have the ult. You're able to apply some pressure to him in the meantime, though. And he just drops basically of his own accord. As YU Smile now. Not sure what he was trying to do here. But he'll be there to die, it looks like. But Setsu's coming in with a nice sleight of fist. But the Primal Split, the first of the game, is there. They're going to take out the Nature's Prophet. Setsu does have the Remnant, so should be fine. New, though, will be put into the air. I believe that canceled his onslaught. So that's 3 dead for LGD as Betboom are destroying. I think we went over that
many times.
Can LGD steal Roche? That was one of the games where the other team just took Roche before them.
Oh, Mr. Ember.
Frostbite, another CM ult, and another death for Setsu. And GPK takes the damage rune. 3 lanes in Dota.
Yeah, and then get owned after as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not dead again, is he?
GPK.
He's fine.
New is going to get stunned. Nice bushwhack onto 2. The Stormbolt is there. New still kept in place, but no follow-up now. Setsu, Demonic Purged. But we'll walk away. Very slow push here from Betboom. Still, Dragon Form is there for GPK. Jumps in, trying to go for the Hoodwink to start. They have the double stun into the Gaben Strength for Nightfall that deletes. I mean, Sven's not super common as a pick, but how common is the Ags on him right now?
It seems very common. More common than I thought it would be.
Yeah, PYW will meet Superman in the flesh. He's going to make it a little... Okay, Nightfall's like, do I even want to bother? Do I bother here?
Looks
I guess.
like he will bother.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Oh, no.
Place.
Scurry.
And one more Stormbolt to finish him off. Oh,
and the Dragon Scale.
Hell yeah. He'll probably get it as Betboom is now finally going for Roche.
Yeah.
Never mind. They don't want to give up this. They'll go for both at the same time.
Yeah. Very nice. You'll do it, right? By sending 1 or 2 heroes like they are now. But it should never be like an overcommitment.
Oh, Sprout.
Slow.
Reroutes him, but there's the Frostbite. And there's the dragon tail that brings him to his end.
That's one, and you're not going to get much more time.
Yep, God's Strength activated. GPK with that level 2 ult now. Will be applying as much pressure as he can. New goes in, gets storm bolted.
1, 2.
The calling is there. They're going to be able to get the pulverize. I believe that's the first use of pulverize in the entire game. That is actually crazy. Nightfall having to reset. Again, Aegis still for 3.5 minutes, or 3 minutes, as Miero now popping the ult. With that extra siege from the Earth Panda, the buildings will drop very, very quickly. That is one thing Betboom is not lacking, and that is push.
Yep.
As there's the Aegis. And this is where they need to go in. Yep, Onslaught in. They're able to get the brew to start things out. Can they get more? Nightfall forced to use his BKB. Will TP out,
Nightfall.
save. Gonna get taken out, along with Torontotokyo. So 3 kills for LGD in trade for their mid lane. Yep, they're doing literally no damage to him. He's gonna get bushwhacked, dead shot. That's one way to fear him. Strike fear into their hearts. He also breathe fire on the building, which doesn't do anything. Onslaught in, but there's Nightfall going in, being able to take out New right away. Setsu in very deep with the BKB, but doesn't really have too much damage. They find a little creep on the outskirts named Why You Smile, and they're gonna reroute back into the base. This should be second lane for Betboom, which I assume they would implement.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a Nature's Prophet to kill that, so that is a good counter. Yeah. Probably why they picked it for this moment, as Neo is dead. Like, all right, we're going to be down 20K at about this rate. Let's pick Nature's Prophet to kill off the banner.
It will give us a comeback. Hits anyone, he's full HP. So, yeah, LGD in Trouble Town. Link disruption.
Nightfall. His God Strength is running out, so they're just going to try to go for the Megas. As Shiro and company are occupied. GPK keeping them busy. That is a deletion of a Muerta. And you can see the rest of them actually focusing on the barracks right now. And Miero will get off the Primal Split as Why You Smile casually taken out by Nightfall. And Betboom going to be taking this series 2-0. Just not sure when LGD want to call it. That is Mega Creeps. Now go kill Roshan and get that
the banner.
40 seconds left.
Nope, GG.
As GGs are called, finally. And this was a spanking. Betboom
this was
showing up.